Be different clothing, bitch.
All right, man. Here we go. This is long overdue, okay? I don't have to explain nothing, but this is long overdue, and I'm just fed up. Like, it's to a point, this whole thing with Utah Ether. Here's the deal, okay? This is how it goes.
What's up, guys? This is a video you absolutely can't miss. Cope2 is sharing his side of the story about the beef with Utah and Ether, a drama that's been going on since 2007. But before we get to the interview, let me give you a quick backstory and introduce the key players involved so that everyone is up to speed. First up, Cope2. He is a graffiti legend from the Bronx in New York City. Born in 1968, he started tagging in the late 70s, meaning he's been in the game for over 40 years, longer than many of us have been alive. His iconic throw-up is recognized worldwide, and he's even made waves beyond the streets. You'll hear more about that from him later. And then there is Utah and Ether. These two artists are also from the US, and they are known for their global graffiti hits on trains and subways. The high-risk, high-reward style has earned them a reputation, but also multiple arrests in different countries. So what's the beef? A few years ago, I started seeing comments on Instagram calling Cope2 a snitch and a rat. Naturally, I was curious. After some digging, I found a page on Utah and Ether's official website called Paperwork Wednesday. It includes legal documents and emails alleging that Cope2 was involved in their arrest. Based on my understanding, even Utah and Ether don't know the names in those documents due to legal privacy laws. If I'm wrong, please feel free to clarify in the comments. Here's what stood out to me. There doesn't seem to be any solid proof directly linking Cope2 to their arrests. The story gets a little messy. There is mention of Cope2 supposedly being on the phone with their lookout when Utah and Ether got caught, and something about phone records being part of the case. It's all a bit unclear to me, but again, you can check the papers yourself. The link is in the description. After diving into this, I reached out to Cope2 on Instagram. I basically say to him, hey, why don't we do an interview so we can finally share your side of the story? Believe it or not, it took over a year and a half to make this happen, but here we are. In this interview, Cope2 addresses everything, starting from the beginning and covering all the details, including those legal papers and emails that many people use to call him a snitch. So make sure you watch the entire video to hear it all. A few weeks ago, I also reached out to Utah and Ether via Instagram and also by email, asking if they had any comments to add on this story. Unfortunately, I haven't received any response from them as of the publication of this video. Now let me hand it over to Cope2. Pay close attention, it's a complicated story with lots of names and details popping up, so stay focused. And after watching, let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you got any questions for Cope2, drop them also in the comments, and I'll see if it's the case to do a follow-up video. Finally, don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends, so that as many people as possible can hear Cope2's side of the story. Finally, if you love graffiti, check out my graffiti-inspired streetwear brand, Be Different Clothing. The link is also in the description. Now, enjoy the video. Cheers.
This is the truth, and they know it, everybody knows it. Here we go. I'm in my house chilling one night, right? Just cooling. I get a phone call, right? From Claw Money, right? Another phony one. She calls me. Boom, I pick up the phone. Yo, dude, what's going on, man? Yo, Utah, man, she just got busted. Like, she just got arrested in the Boston airport and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, word, what happened? Like, I had no knowledge of anything. And she's like, oh, she told me if I can get a hold of you for your lawyer who represented you for King's Destroy. Now, I could stop right there if I want. But don't worry, it gets better. So I said, all right, cool. I met her one time. She was cool. We did our thing. And boom, everybody went home, slept good, cuddled to their pillows. No problem. Boom. I gave her my lawyer, Paul Horowitz, right? I gave her, his information. Boom, that was it. I didn't stress it from there. I just told her, let me know what's going on. Tell her to call me, whatever. So, days go by, weeks go by, and I'm like, damn, what's going on? And all of a sudden I start hearing people getting arrested. Like, I'm like, I heard Ether got arrested, I think in Chicago airport. The thing that tripped me out was these Vandal Squad dudes were different. Like, they weren't like the ones that arrested me for my video. Joe Rivera, These dudes literally went to Chicago and arrested writers, over there. That's when I said, wait a minute, this is crazy. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck is going on? I'm trying to get a hold of Utah, Claw. Nobody's calling me back. Nobody's responding. I'm just hearing this guy's getting arrested, that guy's getting arrested. Ovi's got arrested. I'm like, wow, this is not cool. So, boom. I'm like, wow, I think this girl's snitching. Little white girl, boom, who knows? I heard they raided her crib while she was in Europe, and they got her laptop or whatever, her computer, found all her trains. So I'm thinking, she's snitching on everybody. So, if I remember, I think, I was going to call Paul Howard, but I didn't want to. He's a lawyer. He's not going to tell you the case, they don't, speak on people's cases. You know the deal. So anyway, I'm sitting back watching everybody. Then I hear them, Ovi got arrested, boom. And they start calling my phone. And I'm like, yo, don't call my phone. Oh, we need to speak to you. I said, I got nothing to say to you. Boom, hang up, change my number. They got it again, boom. I tried to ignore these dudes for months. Then I got pissed off because Utah's not responding. Whatever, I think she did her time. She got a few months, whatever. I don't even know the real deal. But she got her, her and Ether wind up getting some time, whatever. So I'm thinking she's snitching because nobody's talking to me. Nobody's telling me nothing. All I'm hearing is Vandal Squad going to this guy's house, that guy. And I'm like, I got pissed off. So I said, yo, I left a voicemail. And I said, yo, I left a few voicemails. And I said, look, man, I hope you're not being a little snitch, little rat. I think that pissed her off. Whatever. Because nobody's contacting me back. They're quick to call me to contact me for a lawyer, but not to tell me what's going on. Feel me? So I wasn't really that stressed. But then I heard when they went with Jick. See, now Jick is smart. He told them, talk to my lawyer. They disappeared. They went to Jay's house, right? This guy, I thought was real, whatever. This guy ran like his parents. Like, I've never seen anything like this. This was insane. He ran to Australia, right? On top of that, he was roommates with Inu, right? Inu FC. COD. He left the dude there with mountains of bills, whole bunch of shit. He did that was foul. He runs to Australia, and I'm like, damn, what's up with this dude? It's only Graffiti. So I'm calling him, leaving him messages. He's not even responding. That's mad disrespectful. From what I heard, he's thinking that I'm set him up. Now, let me explain something to you. Why would I set him up? He's down with me. Whatever. From Utah's emails, that's how they started getting everybody, okay? Now, I'm wondering what the fuck is going on. Nobody's talking to me. I'm like, oh, all right, cool, no problem. I'll find out eventually. And Jay's he ran. Then he runs to California. This guy was running. I'm telling you, I've never seen anybody run for Graffiti. You would have thought this dude killed his parents or something. It's just crazy. So whatever, I'm pissed off because it's embarrassing. I know they with feuds. I don't know what happened with feuds. I think he turned himself in. They kept harassing me to a point where I spoke to a lawyer, and he said, look, this is bullshit. Don't worry about it. They don't have nothing on you. They find nothing on you. Any train they found of mine, so-called, was in Ovi's email, okay? Now, not saying it's Ovi's fault, because later on when you find everything out, the the wash always comes out in the rinse. So it's like, I'm like, all right, cool. And then Ovi, I think he did it some time, whatever. And it fucked up because it caused problems between me and Ovi, which was whack. So, whatever, was a lot going on. I wasn't sweating because I didn't snitch on nobody. I wasn't worrying about it. But Utah was being a little because she wouldn't contact me, nothing. Like, I didn't know what was going on. So I'm thinking, damn, dude's in Chicago getting arrested, New York. I'm like, wow, this is serious. So I go to this thing at Powerhouse when Joe Blow came out with the Vandal Squad book. And they were there, like 20 deep outside. One little short guy comes up to me. He's like, oh, you Cope2? I'm like, what the fuck are you? Like, I knew it was them. I was with my daughter's mom at the time, Indy. She was like, yo, don't argue with them, keep walking. He was just like, oh, you're going to feel me. Like, he said, I don't even know. I said, yo, whatever, man. You, and I just went inside, whatever. I just wanted to go inside and represent, because that was another issue I had with Joe Blow, but whatever. So, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? So I'm in Miami, boom, I heard Jay's is there. I go up to Jay's, I start flipping. My intention is to out of him, because this dude's a bitch. Like, when he had a beef with Put, and he had a beef with Penn, he's crying to me and Ovi to back him up. We over here, that's what we do in a crew. And when this went down, this dude ran like I never seen anything like it. And I told him, yo, just tell him talk to your lawyer. That's it, very simple. But he ran like a little girl, whatever. I beefed him, cursed him out over there. He was doing the Iron Lac Wall, Miami, doing Art Basel. And then I told him, look, man, call me, man, so we could talk. This guy goes back to New York and starts talking shit about me and makes a Instagram page, Mr. Burns, right? And starts getting at people to talk about me, that he thinks I set him up, all this shit. I'm like, what the f***? This is crazy. I'm getting pissed off. Me and Ovi's having problems because of the situation. Now, I think Utah did a time, whatever. They put up some paperwork Wednesday, right? With a bunch of their paperwork and all their stuff, whatever the CDs, copies, everything, right? They throw it up there and they put a bunch of blacked out and blurred out lines, right? And then they put a rage story with my name, right? So it kind of looked like I snitched on them, right? Check this out. I'm like, wow, people are hitting me up. Yo, you saw this, you saw that, you saw their paperwork. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this girl? I called Claude. I forgot. Claude said she tried to speak to her, but Claude said, yo, she's being a real evil bitch. She's not hearing it. I'm like, what's her problem? Like, I just cursed her out because I didn't know what was going on. Just tell her to reach me so we could talk. Nothing. Totally ignoring me. I'm like, that's cool. People are hitting me up. Yo, there's paperwork on you. I'm like, oh my God, paperwork. You see my name on the paperwork? I looked at it, boom. Let me clear something. And Ovi knows this. That rage story's bullshit, number one. When they went and did their shit, right? Ovi called me after they got out the yard. He called me and told me what happened. I don't know where they get the about me yelling on the phone. What were them yelling about? Had nothing to do with it. My daughter's mom was sitting right there, okay? And I told Ovi and, this and that, they got raided, but they're all right. They're cool. This Ovi exaggerated it on her website to make it look like I was on the phone with police, whatever. That's fucked up. Second of all, Ovi's my boy. Why would I tell Vandal Squad Ovi's doing trains? That doesn't make sense. He was like my little brother. Know what I'm saying? And Ovi knows this. He called me after the fact that they got away. So that rage story's bullshit. Okay? Number two. I happened to, me and my daughter's mom, Indy 184, we're going to the movies. I forgot what we saw. We're on 14th Street, New York City one day, right? And I heard Utah Ether's album. My name's still up there. I'm trying to reach her. I'm emailing her. This little is not responding. I'm like, cool. We leave the movie theater. As we're coming down the escalator, Guess who's coming up the escalator? Utah and Ether. Yo, oh my God. Now, I had already got arrested. I turned myself in. I pled not guilty for Bronx and Manhattan, right? And I had, 2 cases for trains. They didn't find in me. They found in Utah and Ovi. Now, I'm not saying it's not Ovi's fault. Just listen. So, boom. When they saw me, they just like turned white. And I looked at Indy and said, whoa. As soon as we went down, I went straight up. As soon as I got up to the top of the lobby, they were right there. They looked like abused dogs pissing on themselves. You have to see this. I was like, yo, let's go downstairs. We got to talk. And we went down, and I told her, yo, what's going on? What's up with my name up there calling me a snitch? And this is what she says. Yo, dude, you called me a bitch and blah. I said, so what? I'm over here thinking that you snitching on everybody. I'm trying to find out what's going on. So then, boom, Indy just punched her. Boom. Yo, you better take my man's name down off your website. That's it, right there. She was like, please, I don't want no problems. Okay, we'll do it. We'll take it down tonight, Cope. We don't want no problems. Let me tell you what really happened. Listen to this. Let me tell you what really happened. And I remember this dude, Host 18, getting jumped in Miami by MUL crew. They know this. But I didn't know nothing. I thought it was graffiti beef. Nobody's telling me nothing. This is what Utah tells me. This comes from her mouth. And you know this. All right, Danielle? Keep it real. She said, because I said, yo, how the got arrested? She told me that Host 18 posted her driver's license on 12 ounce. Okay? The Vanna Squad got a hold of it, and that's how they knew who she was. This is the first time I'm hearing this. I'm like, so why don't you say that and put it on your website? Oh, but you pissed me off, Cope. So what? You got the world thinking that my name's on paperwork and all this. And I knew it wasn't because I had already spoke to Paul Horowitz, and he was pissed off. Okay? He said, look, your name's not on there. What she's doing is wrong. Okay? So they gave Ether, come on, bro, you're like 100 pounds. Keep it real. You didn't want to fight me. I let it go. I had 2 open cases. Picture two Latinos beating up 2 young white kids on 14th Street, New York City. How's that going to look? Okay? It would take me 1 punch to knock one of them out each. That's it. Very simple. Ether didn't want it. So stop fronting like you real. You're not real, my man. Okay? Keep it real. So I let it go. And I shouldn't have, because my close friends tried to tell, yo, you should have just knocked them both out. F that. They caused you a lot of problems. But we shook hands, and they gave me their word that were taking my name off the website. So I said, all right, cool. No problem to take my name off the website. I left it alone. I said, Danielle, keep it real. She said, no, I'll take it off tonight. I left it alone. Then I just remember saying, yo, what y'all gonna see? And they said, Justin Bieber. That shows you what type of motherfuckers they are. Justin Bieber. Who goes to see Justin Bieber? Whatever. Little kids. So I went home. I think the next day I got up. My name was down. I was like, all right, cool. I wasn't going to talk about it. I left it alone. I think a week or 2 goes by. I forgot who hit me up. They're like, yo, your name's back up. I'm like, you got to be kidding me, man. They put my name back up, the raid story. I'm like, wow. I knew it. I should have beat the shit out of both of them. Now, I'm looking online and I'm seeing they're in Bangkok, Thailand, just bombing that shit, going over people. I'm like, oh, they're out there. So, boom. I'm hearing through people that they ran from the 5 years probation that Paul Horowitz got for them in the deal. They ran to Bangkok, Thailand. And they were bombing out there. So I got a hold of some local writers. And one of them was a Cope fan. I don't want to say his name, but the dude looked out. Mad respect. He looked out big time. He's like, yo, we don't like them. They're out here. They're going over people in our crew. Yo, I'll do cope throw-ups over all their shit. I was like, wow. Because I was about to get a flight out there and look for them. Hunt them down, beat their fucking ass. But that shit's a long flight. It's expensive. So I said, look, I'll buy the paint. So I send them money through paint. I'm keeping it real, straight up. And this kid just started doing cope over all their shit that people thought I was out there in Bangkok going over them, right? So I'm emailing them. I'm like, yo, cut y'all shit. Take my fucking name off. Y'all foul. Y'all didn't honor the truth. That shit's fucked up. Put Host 18's fucking name on your website. They're not emailing. They're not emailing. Boom, I heard they ran into my boy and his crew. I heard they beat up Ether and his boy, and Utah ran. Whatever. They got kicked out of Bangkok, Thailand, right? To they got their room or whatever got raided, and they got kicked out of Bangkok. They couldn't go back to the States. States ain't gonna go all the way out there to pick them up for a graffiti charge. So they went to Europe. Now they're in Europe, putting stickers everywhere, doing trains, everybody's sweating them. Oh, Utah and Ether's hardcore. Meanwhile, my name's on their paperwork Wednesday, claiming that I'm a snitch, right? I'm a snitch. And my name's on the paperwork. My name was never on that paperwork. And I told them, if my name's on the paperwork, show the world. I got people DMing me. I got people I know for years disrespected me, kicking me out of crews. Like, it was ridiculous. This caused me a lot of motherfucking problems and stress. Okay? Straight up. Because of these two little pieces of shit. And it's up. Okay? And I know you out there, Utah. You need to keep the shit real and honor the truth, man. I've been asking you this for the longest. But you want to be a little okay? Anybody who supports this little bitch needs to get slapped in the face too. Straight up. Anybody. Because that is foul. You don't do that to nobody, especially me. I could have got locked up and caught a bid or anything, and just because of that word snitch, I could have got hurt. Okay? Because people always is trying to catch some type of rep or for something. You know? Then you got niggas that you thought are from, you know, the Bronx that claim they're real, fucking calling you a snitch. And let me tell you something. The motherfuckers in Hunts Point, let me explain something to you. I never used Ovi as an scapegoat. Never. I would never have done that. Number one, okay? Because when I got arrested for my video, Kings Destroy, I already had a private lawyer, which was Paul Horowitz. Remember that, okay? Let's get that straight, okay? And that's the first thing he'll tell you. Don't speak to the police, which I know already. From being in the hood, selling in the hood, and being hood, my real no. You don't talk to police, period. I joke with them, you know, call them names, whatever. But actually give them information, that's not going to happen, my man. Okay? So if I was if I would have to use Ovi as an scapegoat, how's that? If when the twins got arrested and Ovi got arrested, I was already arrested months ago before that. Okay? And I had a private lawyer. Scene and PJ knows because they're the ones who appointed Paul Horowitz to Tommy Marin, who did my Kings Destroy. Okay? That was another thing that they were saying around the world that I snitched on the twins. I never snitched on the twins. Okay? And Ovi didn't either. Okay? They used Ovi. Okay? Ovi never snitched on them. They found some pictures of them in this magazine called Kings of Style that Sula had. Okay? Because recently my boy Skull told me, and Joe Blow told him, that's how they got How Nazem. Okay? And it's up because Task Crew knew this shit. Because I went to their show. Right, with Indy. Indy was a little stressed. I said, look, I'm not worrying about it. I didn't snitch on nobody. I don't care. Plus, I was packing. I wasn't worried about it. As soon as I walked in their show at the Aurora Gallery, Byron was right there. What he does, he looked at me in shock, shook my hand, and gave me one of their limited edition watches, right? I said, oh, everybody was cool. Santu, everybody, How Nazem. And I had fought How Nazem a few months before that. We got into it at another show that T-Kid was there. And I tell you, T-Kid's my brother. He looked out like a real dude does. How Nazem came up to me. They started talking shit about Ovi, saying that Ovi's a chota. And I said, Ovi's not a chota, man. You know, and they just kept running it. And they said, look, if you roll with the chota, then you're a chota too. And I got pissed off and I punched both of them in the face. Next you know, I got sucker punched. I got one nigga, some goon trying to cut me in the neck. Tiki came, beat them up, whatever, boom. It was you know, street shit. But I never snitched on nobody. Okay? because I had a private lawyer for Kings Destroy. And that's another these niggas claim to say that I knew how Nazem was hitting, blah, blah. No. Let's get something straight. Before I got arrested for the video, I was doing permission walls. And I would get rolled on by them, or they would call my phone. Yo, who's this? Who's that? What are you talking about? Stop calling my phone. I don't know what y'all talking. Well, they're putting up KD. I don't know. Maybe it's a KD from some other country. Well, they hit this and they hit that. So when they would tell me that, and then I would leave messages at task crew office. Yo, chill, this, that. They know this. They know this. Okay? But task crew wrote some foul about me when Jay's had that Mr. Burns account on Instagram. Which was foul because they know I didn't snitch on nobody. They know Ovi didn't snitch on nobody. They know. Whatever. The cops, they divide and conquer in the end of the day, and real niggas know this shit. Remember, this is graffiti. I would never snitch on nobody for graffiti. It just doesn't make sense. Feel me? I come from the hood. Okay? I've rolled with real killers, real hustlers. My real niggas know that don't do graffiti. They know. Okay? I've seen real crimes. Okay? I could be selling boats at heroin. And if I got busted, I ain't snitching. I'll do my time. Because that's how I was brought up and bred. You don't know me. You don't know my family. Feel me? So let's cut the bullshit about snitching for graffiti. Who the fuck snitches for graffiti? Give it a... You know what happened? This is why a lot of people said it. I got too successful. I started traveling the world. I came out with a book. Thanks to Oris and Mayor from Mac Crew at the time. That caught a lot of hate. And let me tell you something. Oris told me I could just focus on my pieces alone. No, I put all the walls in. Because that's how I am. You roll with me, we do walls together. I want to represent everybody. The Kings Destroy. From there, I started traveling the world doing graffiti events, doing gallery shows, Converse sneakers, Pro-Ket sneakers. I started killing it. The Echo game came. All these projects, Time Magazine, all this stuff I started doing. Okay? So it caught a lot of hate, and it bred a lot of hate and jealousy from dudes that I thought were my dudes. Boricua. You know what I'm saying? But that's life, man. You know, you become successful and you find out who's your real friends. And that's the truth. So in the end of the day, nobody snitched on nobody, man. Host 18 should be dealt with. Okay? That's Rhymes boy. So Utah, you need to keep the real. Take my fucking name down. And post his shit up. He's the one that got you arrested. You didn't snitch on nobody. Ovi didn't snitch on nobody. Because of him. If he would have never posted her driver's license. And I remember seeing that shit. It came down fast. But Vanna Squad used to be on there. Okay? Because of him. Everybody went down. So he should be getting ragged. And for what Utah did to me. The fucking, 8, 9 years, 10 years. She owes me 8, 9 years of hot tours. Straight up. Because this what you did was mad disrespectful. And anybody who rolls with her should get slapped. Nobody should support her or represent her. And I know she's out there hiding in Europe right now somewhere. Okay? In Italy, from what I heard. Yo, Pluto, my man, get that girl. Because she's phony. Any who rolls with her, I don't care if you're getting ass, whatever, that bitch, because she's phony. Straight up. Even her Ether they're not together no more. Okay? MUL kicked them both out. And I give MUL mad respect because they're real. That's a real crew. I'm glad they kicked them out. Because I tried to explain this to them years ago. But I guess Ether and Utah had them, souped up. And in the end of the day, let me tell you, plus, after I took both cases, took me 18 months. I didn't get a private lawyer because I was not spending no 10, 20 G's again on something that had nothing to do with me. They found trains, but they didn't find it on me. Feel me? So I told my lawyer, look, I'm going to take it to trial. Let's take it to trial. So let's take it to trial. The trial date came. Vanna Squad was there. And I could tell the judge in Manhattan, he was fed up with So he called the DA and he called, I was just giving them dirty looks. He called my lawyer to the front desk. They're talking, blah, blah, blah. I could see the energy from the DA. She looked annoyed. My lawyer comes back smiling. She goes, listen, the judges want to give you an offer right now. You'd be to take this. If you plead guilty to the trains, he'll give you a conditional discharge. Nothing. I was like, what? Damn. But what got me upset, I had to plead guilty to a train I didn't do. Feel me? Which was a dig train. Now that dude Dig know who he is. That's one dude that never got arrested. Okay? And it's funny, I heard he set up Spec and some other in 205th many years ago. That's why he got kicked out of BTC. Okay? And it's weird because Vanisquad went to this house. And he calls me right after, says, yo, they got your name on a warrant. But how do you know? How do you see all this on warrants? They're not supposed to show you warrants of anybody else's name, only your name. So I was like, this is weird. Then what's fucked up was he started emailing me like he was Vanisquad. Vanisquad cannot email you if you got open cases. I said, oh, who's around? So I started playing along with the game. Feel me? So I'm like, all right, do this. I said things that only I knew and that person knew. But he tried to flip it and try to say that I was snitching when I wasn't snitching. Because I was talking to Dig on emails. And then he was showing that to Ovi, trying to say, look, Cope's a snitch. No, I'm not a snitch, my man. You know what you're doing. Why you contacting me on the... And I told my lawyer, I showed everything. And the lawyer showed it to the district attorney. And they said, that's not the police. The police cannot email you. Which I knew. But I just wanted to hear this. And then they got the my lawyer contacted Internal Affairs. And they checked it out. They said, the person who's doing it lives right by you. At the time, I was living in Bronx Park East. And that person lived in Allenton. I already knew who it was. I hunt him down. I couldn't find his Thank God. Because if I would have caught him, he would have had to kill me. So they try to use that because I had an issue with Ovi. That's another thing. Ovi made a video with Wen about me. It's all good because that was Ovi's personal anger towards me. And I'm not upset at him. Me and him is peace. We good now. And they used the fake emails, you know, all that bullshit. But it's fucked up because in the end of the day, nobody's a snitch, man. Nobody snitched on nobody. And that's what it boils down to. And the world needs to see it for what it is. The graffiti community, okay? The graffiti world. And that's that. Utah, you're a fake bitch. Ether, you're a phony ass nigga. Anybody could do trains and slap stickers around Europe. Doesn't mean you real. Okay, you didn't honor the truth when we ran into you on 14th Street, me and Indy. I should have let her beat your ass. Because that's what she wanted to do. And what happened as soon as you got in your face, you was crying. Oh, that's how it is, man. So please, I don't want to talk about this no more. I want to thank everybody in my crew, my real friends who supported me through the years. I don't have nothing to prove. I did this for my legacy. I'm not going to talk about it no more. Okay? People need to be checking host and need to be checking Utah. Because that's some foul. I would never do that to some OG writer. Ever. That's some foul shit. But look who I'm dealing with. Some little fucking stupid ass white that grew up in Queens. That's mad foul. I'm from the hood, man. Come on. Come on, man. 183rd and Marion, 167 University, Mount Eden and Walton. Give me a break. 170 in Walton, 197 in University. I've been all over, man. 183rd. I've been all over, my man. I've seen it. I've seen real shit. Graffiti, man. Man, you guys gotta be serious, man. Me snitching for graffiti. Okay? Yeah. That's another. No, the beef with Poem, too. That was another problem. I never said Poem's name. Okay? And let me explain something to you. That was another foul shit. Me and Poem had a little problem over some videos, whatever. All I said on Shasta was, I know where you work in Manhattan. That's all I said. I never said his name, the place, nothing. At the time, you don't know Vanisquad's on there. You know, there's mad writers talking shit on there. I heard Vanisquad went a few months later, went to his job. They didn't even arrest him. Okay? They didn't even arrest him. When I got arrested for the Utah shit, I told them, I said, yo, what's this shit? Y'all saying that I snitched on Poem. They said, you didn't snitch on Poem. We've been knowing where Poem worked. Okay? Because he was selling graffiti jewelry in his website from his job. We got the IP address. We've been knowing where he worked. We never, I said, oh. Then they told me they never arrested him. Per, such, Poem, everybody's saying he got arrested. He never got arrested. So that was another fucking foul shit. Okay? And, you know, if I get into a beef with you online and I say, yo, go rack, I don't know, games or whatever, that's not snitching on you. People right away, any little thing you say, you're snitching, you're dry snitching, you're wet snitching, you're damn snitching. The thing is, dudes are just fucking bitches, bro, straight up. Bitches. I go to shows by myself all the time. You feel some type of way, see me. I'm always ready. I'm not afraid of nothing. And that's it, man. You're not see me. Come on. Y'all try to roll on me in Miami. Come on. Got sucker punch. What happened when I grabbed that bitch ass dude? He went to the ground so easy. And I ate his punches. That shit was nothing. Okay? You cannot judge anybody's fighting by a 30-second fight. That wasn't even a fight. It was just warming up. Because all I did was throw some feints, weave to the back. If you look at it good, I grabbed him and he went to the floor. The dude has no strength. How come he don't touch? And some dude just jumped in the, break it up. I let it go because I was with my partner at the time, okay? And she was upset, so I walked off. But I was there, and I see one dude coming close, rolling his hands, trying to sucker punch me. I'm not going to say his name because he passed away. Let him rest in peace. You know, my thing was trying to shoot a fair one with Such. He didn't want it. So I get sucker punched from Sass. Come on. But Sass don't say how I DM'd him after. Say, yo, let's meet up and finish this. And he blocks me. He knew he would have got beat down. The next video would have been an embarrassment for him. And that's another. When I see you, my man, I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. But in the end of the day, man, nobody snitched on nobody. And that's it, man. This was a big mess. And it's fucked up because I caught a lot of beef, a lot of problems, people threatening galleries, talking shit. You know, people making Instagrams about me, calling me this, that's another. And that midget, when I catch you, you went too far, my man. You know who you are. When I see you, that jujitsu is not going to work, my man. Go to the streets. Everything goes. I got something for you. We'll see who's a snitch when I run into you. Okay? You can't paint in New York no more. I don't care who you roll with, who you with. You getting your smashed for life. Because you took too far. Number one, you lied. I never crossed out any rest in peace walls. I would never do that. That shit is stupid. You calling me a something that's fucked up. My kids saw it online. You went too far, my man. But your day will come. Trust me. And if I'm dead and gone, you will catch it. There's someone that's going to give it to you. Trust me. But make a long story short, ain't no snitch here, my man. Never. Never. So all you haters out there, that's the truth. Okay? Go fuck with Utah. She should be getting smacked every time she runs into writers. All over the world. Please, any writers all over the world, guys, girls, you see her, this girl. Because what she did to me was foul. It's mad disrespectful. You don't do that to a real dude from the hood, man. You don't do that. No matter how successful, I see man get successful. John 1. You know, I follow dudes Scene, Futura, Days, Crash, Dondi, A1, Ramo Z. All these dudes I watched for years become successful, transfer their art onto canvas. Cause, Jose Parla, I watched that. And I said, wow, I never hated on them. I said, I could do it. They could do it. I could do it. The minute I did it, because I was from the hood, killing shit, the hate got bad, man. And yo, it is what it is. I thank God for everything, for always having my back, for everyone who believed me. I told you, don't worry. Thanks my brothers, all my readers, KD from Detroit. You know who you are. Blend, all my real dudes who always, always, always believe the truth. Jay's is a bitch. Yo, to think I went to this house, right? When he had that, when I found out he was Mr. Burns. How this nigga was inside, his father comes out with a rifle, threatening to shoot me. I'm like, yo, tell your son come outside. We need to talk. Oh, he's not coming out. I hear Jay's mother screaming inside. Next you know, 4 police cars roll up. Upstage, no joke. They come out. And I explained to the officers, look, I just want to talk to him. He's an old friend of mine. He made a Instagram post trying to destroy my name with lies that I'm this. I just want to talk to him. I just want him to take it down. I told his father. His father was cool when I told him the deal, right? This didn't want to come outside. He was inside the house like a bitch. His mother and him got me arrested. I got arrested. I'm a snitch, right? I got arrested. 2-year order protection on me. I got that too. 2 years order protection on me. They put Jay's like a little bitch. Then I found out where he worked. I went around his job, threw some stickers. This had the police calling my house the next day. I said, I didn't know he worked around there. I just, had a meeting in the city. Oh, okay. That's how much of a pussy this is. And it is what it is, man. I'm glad he's not down with it with the crew, and that's that. But Ovi ain't no snitch. I ain't no snitch. And that's what it is, man. It is what it is, and that's the truth. So please, I don't want to hear about the no more. Leave me the alone. I got projects. I got things to do. That snitch caused me a lot of problems. Some of the niggas who caused me the problems are dead. Okay? That's how God works. Okay? And it is what it is, man. God is the greatest. And that's why I always kept cool, because God knows the truth. I know the truth. Utah, you know the truth. Ether, you know the truth. Stop the bullshit. Dig, you know the truth. I squashed it on behalf of Ovi, okay? Because Ovi asked me, yo, squash it, and I left it alone, all right? I left it alone. But I took and I pled guilty to his train. That's the type of I am. I pled guilty to his train, okay? Because I was getting a sweet deal. Conditional discharge, man, come on. Nothing. I just had to pay, a fine? Same thing in the Bronx. Same thing. Because the Bronx, they wanted to throw it out, but they were waiting for what Manhattan wanted to do. Feel me? And that's, that time I did a train with Utah, we got rolled on by a worker. And from what I know, she was recording it. I didn't even know that. And it's up, but that was another that caused me a little problems with the police. But I just I don't know who you're talking about. I didn't need to talk to you on. That's it. Put me through the system, and that's that. But Vanna Squad, you know how they are. When you don't want to talk, they get tight. They talk shit. And I'm sitting there, and they talk shit about everybody. I'm like, yo, I don't want to hear that shit, man. Fuck y'all. Make a long story short. And that motherfucker who was a Vanna Squad with that a cut finger, stop lying, bro. And nobody never told you anything. You know who you are. Okay? Stop lying. I never snitched on nobody. Enough with the bullshit. For my video, Kings Destroy, I had Paul Harwitz. And the second time y'all raided my house, if I was a snitch, why would you raid my house? Why would you take all my shit? Y'all were looking for guns, and y'all didn't find them. Okay? Y'all took my kid's gateway computer. All my pictures. Y'all even took the dildos that I had there. Sex toys. Y'all probably shoved them up your asses. But anyway, it sucks, man. So many years of this bullshit. It's over. I don't want to hear about it no more. And that's that. Thanks to the people who believed in me. I told you the truth will come out. And that's that, man. I'm tired of it. I'm fed up every time I open my Instagram, my DM. You a snitch. You a snitch. I saw the paperwork. Yo, me on paperwork? Really? Let's see it. Come on. I'm still waiting, man. Come on, man. And Ovi, you know the truth with the Ray story. You called me after I don't know why they made this whole thing. I was on the phone, yelling. That never happened, man. Indy was right there. I was happy they all got away. That's it. They just used that as a tactic to put up with the paperwork Wednesday to make it look like I really snitched, and I never did. This is all Host 18's fault. Remember, if you would have never put Utah's driver's license on 12 ounce, this would have never happened. Okay? And that's the truth, man. So leave me the alone. I just want peace, love, respect, and that's it. I'm a good, real dude. We're not perfect. We all got issues. But I'm a good dude, man. You respect me, I got your back all the time. The minute you try to disrespect me, I'm going to do what I got to do to take you out. And that's what it is. Peace.